Peace and blessings, my people. It's your favorite businessman, CEO Rico. Let's get right into it. So, of course, we already know what's been going on the airwaves, talking about the elections, right? And I just want to like say this real quick. I'm not for either party. You know, it really seems like when it comes to the entire institution, it's basically a big gang in a sense, right? Now, I've always seen people get super upset when it came to politics, right? And growing up, one of the things that always like kind of steered me away from even like being interested in politics at all was the fact that people looked so miserable, right? But by being a business owner, it was like, okay, I need to be aware of what's going on when it comes to politics, because the decisions that are being made, it affects me in some way, shape, or form. But one thing that I really want to sit here and I want to chop it up with y'all about is the simple fact of everybody is getting so butthurt about who, like political parties, right? Oh, vote for the Democratic Party or vote for the Republican Party and stuff like that, right? And people, they like to ask me, they always say, well, I'm not going to say people, but I've had a few people ask me, they say, well, who are you going to vote for? And I tell them straight up, I really don't care for neither one of them. Now, the reason I don't really care for neither one of them is because, don't get me wrong, in the beginning, when it came to Trump, I respected Trump. And the reason I respected him was because my man's had the balls to say whatever he wanted to say. And as a man, I couldn't do nothing but respect that. You know, he wasn't sugarcoating nothing. He was telling you straight on how it was. But as time went on, he started to backtrack a lot of that. Oh, I didn't say that. And he kind of lost my respect there, because it's like, bro, like, you came in on some, I'm going to say what I'm going to say and you ain't going to do nothing about it. But then as time, like I said, as time progressed, all that went away. Now, on the flip side, when it came to Biden, right? Now, a lot of times when it comes to politics, I'm not going to lie, people in my community, we're not 100% all the way aware of what's going on, because I voted for him the first time, right? Not Trump, talking about Biden. I voted for him, right? But then I started finding out information like that he was actually basically in it's the R word that ends with IST. But one thing I want to say real quick, like, that's not really offensive to me, because there's a lot of people that are just like that. The R word that ends in IST. And it's not necessarily like just because they are that is an indication that they hate me or something like that. I'll just look at it as, I'd rather know that's what you are. But as long as you can be cordial, you know, we can have a conversation to where you're not irate or you're not getting out of pocket. Then, you know what I'm saying, we can have a dialogue, because at that point, I only like to talk to people that has intellect. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they can have an intellectual conversation. And if we do have a difference of opinion, we can still communicate and talk to where it's like, okay, I may not agree with you, but at least we can sit here like adults actually had this conversation with no problem, right? But I found out information in regards to Biden basically indicating something about, you know, the way he felt towards, you know, melanated people or whatever. And it was like, no, all right, whatever. But then let's talk about our actual economy, right? And this is going into the actual topic that I want to talk to y'all about, right? When we talk about the economy, see, what people don't understand is where we live right now, it's not, you know, people like to preference it as, oh, this is a country. It's like, yeah, it is, but it's really a federal corporation, right? It's really a company. Not just rock with me. Here's why it's a company. Everywhere in the world, people always want to come to America. And it's like, why is that? This is the land of opportunity, land of the free. Well, we already know it's really not free, right? When you buy a house, when you buy land, when you buy anything, you always have to pay what? You got to pay taxes. When you, in certain states, when you purchase services, when you purchase goods, you have to pay a tax. You got sales tax, you got income tax, you got this tax, you got that tax. You have to pay to be here, right? Now, during this whole election season, especially like in the swing states or whatever, like specifically Michigan, of course, I have heard so many ads where it's basically like they never talk about policy. They never talk about what they're going to actually do for the American people, right? They never talk about, these are the exact things that I'm going to get passed, or here is my agenda. Let's do this, this, and this is going to benefit this person, this person, this person is going to do this, 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 right? All they've been doing is basically going back and forth as if this high school. Like literally every time I hear them on the radio, they getting on my nerves, texting my phone, texting my babe phone, looking basically like as if they talking to me or whatever, but it's not my phone. It's not even my phone number. But it's like, bro, at what point are y'all going to actually talk to the American people like they're adults? But see, here's one thing that I learned. They don't really look at y'all like adults. If you really understand what I'm saying. They always talk about the working class, the middle class, and all this BS. Oh, we're going to tax the rich. No, they're not. The reason why they're not going to do that is because if you really want to sit here and think about it, America's a business. And because America's a business, they care about businesses, right? When you go to work, you work for a business. They pay you. You come, you trade your time, and they give you money. So you want to be rich. You just don't really know how. And for the people that say that they hate rich people, no, you don't. Because you're not going to sit here and tell me that you would prefer to go wake up every single day going to a job that you hate. You can't sit here and tell me that you wouldn't trade places with the person that owns the company that you work for. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me you wouldn't trade places with them. Oh, money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. It's not. Even though we look at money as, even though I don't know if everybody knows this, but let's just be 100. Money is fake. Money is just paper. That's all it is. But it's backed by you. It's backed by you. Why? Because you get up every day and you go to work. Right? This is one of the reasons on why you should start a business. Because every day you get up, you put yourself in a worse predicament by working for someone else, and they're controlling your future. They control your paycheck. They control whether you can pay your bills on time. They control all these different things. You can nut up. You can do all these different things. But if they decide not to pay you, what are you going to do? How you going to pay your car note? How you going to pay your rent? How you gonna pay your heat? How you gonna pay your lights? How you gonna pay your phone bill? All of these things are in the hand of somebody else, and everybody's going so crazy about when it comes to these politics. When has the government really helped you for real? You as an individual, when? At some point, y'all have to realize that we as a people have to get up and help ourselves. You need to become financially literate. Not illiterate. You need to become financially literate, because when you understand how money works, you can now do something about it. When you understand how money works, you can make money work for you. You don't have to worry about somebody else paying your bills. You don't have to worry about if you get paid on time. You don't have to worry about these things. You don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck. Now, don't get me wrong. Me being a business owner, I've been a business owner since I was 18 years old. Different businesses, different failures, different lessons learned or whatever. And a lot of people are scared to actually go out there and fail. But let me tell you guys, I don't care what CEO entrepreneur that you talk about. Each and every one of those successful people that let's just say you encounter them, I guarantee you they will all tell you they failed multiple freaking times. Multiple times. Because at the end of the day, you have to go out there, you got to have the cojones to try things, and you gonna fall. You gonna fail. And there's nothing wrong with it. Because think about when you was trying to learn how to walk. You didn't just get up and just start walking. You didn't get up and just start running. You didn't get up and just start jumping. You had to do what? Crawl. Then you tried to stand up. Then you fail. Try to do it again. Lost balance. Fail. You tried to walk. You walked a little bit. Fail. So failure is one of these things where people are so scared of. And don't listen. I'm scared of failure too. Well, I was scared of failure, but now I want to. If I'm gonna fail, I want to fail as fast as possible, quick as possible, and learn why I failed and move forward. I want to fail forward as fast as possible. Why? Because that's gonna get me over that hurdle. I know it's scary to be in business sometimes. I know that. I've done multiple businesses, and plenty of them I failed at. So, because I made money in them, I've learned lessons in them, I've met people, I've networked, I did all these things. When I tell y'all, running a business will give you like a plethora of knowledge. And one of the things that I honestly said was, I'm glad that at an early age I failed a lot, because it taught me so many different things about failure. And even though I didn't have mentors and all like that could teach me, I learned from experience. Perfectly fine. But what the message that I'm basically want to get to y'all is, why are we sitting here going crazy about these politicians that literally get up there and will lie to your face? They will tell you straight up, lie to your face, just to get you to vote for them. Do you even know how our actual elections are even ran? Like, it's not the popular vote that actually selects the actual president. Did y'all even know that? So it's like, why you out there rah vote for this person? It's like, bro, you not the deciding factor for real. The electoral college is. Now, go do your research on how the electoral college is even elected and all that little whole process, right? Go do your research, right? But when they are elected, right, they technically supposed to vote a certain way. Did you know they got the option to vote whichever way they want to vote for? I bet you some of y'all didn't know that, right? But did you also know that all of the benefit, all the things that they talk about, right? When they talk about, oh, we're going to do this for the middle class and all like this, bro, look at inflation. How is it that all the food has went up, all of the cars have went up, everything has went up, besides your wage? You didn't think about that one, did you? Your wage has barely increased, but all your expenses have increased, hasn't it? And you telling me we around here listening to the politics and being upset about who's going to be back in office, and, oh, you don't want him in office, or you don't want her in office because of this. Bro, they lie to you in your face. And let me just say the one thing where I found extremely offensive. On the left side, they came up with an initiative towards the end, right? Now, mind you, once again, I'm not for either side. I don't really care about either side, because at the end of the day, they have not done nothing for me. My life has not changed. I went all the way back to when I was in elementary school, and I just thought about who were all the presidents. I thought about it. And then I sat there and I thought about, like, well, what have they done that really impacted me as an individual, or my family, or my little community? Nothing really, right? Where's our infrastructure? People talk about reparations. Where is that at? We're not going to get it. So why are we talking about it? Why aren't we getting up and solving our own problems? Right? But real quick, back to the left, right? The initiative was to make loans available to black men, make loans available, like 1 million loans or something like that. And then up to 20 grand to be forgiven. And then here was the kicker. This the one that really got me. To federally legalize cannabis for black men. That was a huge insult, because as a black man, do you know who actually owns majority of the cannabis businesses? About 81% are white men. about 10% is black and other minorities. Why do I care about you federally legalizing that? And I want y'all to I really want y'all to sit here and think about that. Why would that be an initiative to get us to vote for you? You don't see how that's insulting? That's basically saying, oh, well, black men here, y'all smoke weed, so we gonna federally legalize it for y'all. No, you're not. We can't. What we gonna do with it? You just saying we all just smoke, right? Y'all don't see how that's offensive? Y'all don't see how that's a smack in the face, right? What about infrastructure? What about to where we can actually get our communities together? But see, they not gonna tell y'all. They don't want that. They want y'all to be the underclassmen. They want you to be the working class that's struggling to pay your bills, that's struggling. You can't even be there to teach your kids. You got to keep sending your kids to these schools, which I don't know if y'all know who actually funded the public education system, where his quote was, I'd rather have a nation full of work. It was like, I don't need a nation full of thinkers, I need a nation full of workers, or something like that, right? Just go look up the quote. But basically that's indicating, if I funded this entire education system to teach y'all how to be workers and not thinkers, you'll never think. Guys, I don't care what nobody say. Granted, everybody is not meant to be a business owner. Cool. But you can't tell me you ain't meant to have a second source of income, a third source of income. You can't tell me that. Because you're doing yourself a disservice by only relying on one source of income. That is the most dangerous thing you can do to you and your family. One source of income. Because the moment that job, mind you, let's talk about it. The moment that the government increases taxes, guess who's going to be hurt by it? They always talk about, oh, let's raise the taxes for the rich so they can pay their fair share. What? Amazon has been hiring people like crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. They did lay off a ton of people. They did. Granted. But how many new Amazon buildings do y'all see getting built? Because in my city, in my area, right? I've seen about 1, 2, I want to say I've seen about 4 new Amazon facilities being built, and they expanding, right? I've seen the number of people that go to work at these buildings. They're actually helping the communities. They're helping because they're giving people jobs. If no jobs was being created, how would you work and pay for stuff? You wouldn't be able to. But because you don't have the financial literacy, you don't know how to maneuver. You don't know how important your credit is. Some of y'all don't even know, if you are a business owner, y'all don't even know how to get business credit. Guys, I built $250,000 in business credit. Like, come on. There are so many things that y'all don't know that you need to know, but yet they keep pumping all this information, misinformation, whatever you want to call it. They keep pumping all the BS into y'all faces through media, through advertising, through all this, getting all these things, and it's been being a division just to get y'all to do what? Go vote. Guys, y'all need to be starting a business. Y'all need to be figuring out what you actually like to do, if it's your passion, and if it solves a problem. That's what y'all need to be doing. Y'all need to be focusing on how to educate your kids, how to teach them what's really real, right? Y'all need to be teaching them that type of stuff. The proper education is actually going to benefit them throughout life. Every single child should understand everything is a business. Guys, I'm super passionate about this. It is what it is. I ain't sorry for it. Every child should know everything is a business. I teach my kids straight up. Everything is a business. School is a business. Why y'all think count day is so important? You know how they try to get you. We got pizza. We got this. We gonna have free dress day. We gonna do this. Woo woo. Yeah. Why y'all think count day is so important? I don't know if y'all got count day in whatever state you in, but I know here in Michigan, count day is important because that's how they get money for each and every student. That's how they get money from the state. That's a business, because without that money, it's not proper funding, right? But we need your child to be here in order for us to get that money. Because why? That money is going to be for the teachers, for books, for resources, for all that different type of stuff. Do y'all even know how y'all schools are even be? We ain't about to go into that one. Not on this. The point I'm sitting here trying to make is, guys, y'all need to be around like-minded people that has the same positive, impactful thoughts that can convert those into actions. Y'all need to be starting a business. And listen, the internet is a massive place where everybody is on doing business, doing commerce. You can't sit here and tell me that that's too hard to do, because the hardest thing you can do, once again, is really sitting here and only having one source of income. Y'all can't tell me when them taxes. Put it like this. Y'all go out there, y'all make y'all money, right? Before you even get your money sent to your bank account, taxes is already pulled out. So if you only making, let's say you only making like $4,000 a month, it's like $1,000 a week. Depending on if you even know how you, because remember when you fought that tax form, if you actually even read the tax form, they show you like the allowances you can have on there and stuff like that. I remember growing up, people used to tell me, because I used to ask questions like, what do I put? They used to have, no, they told me, like, I had one employer, he told me, oh, I can't help you with that, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. Now my parents, they never taught me, because honestly, they really didn't even understand themselves, right? I had one dude tell me to just put a 0. So I'm like, what? So he was putting a 0 so he can get a big income tax check at the end of the year, right? Now, once I became more educated, I realized, now I wasn't doing that because I actually read the little stuff on the thing and it only made sense. I'm like, I don't want them taking all that money out my check. That's stupid. I'm giving you free money, right? When I actually learned something, I learned that, one, if you aren't selecting the proper allowances or whatever, right, you basically are giving them free money to use to do whatever they want to do for the whole year, just for you to get a big income tax back at the end of the year. And then what you gonna do with it? You're gonna go buy a new TV, new furniture, new shoes, new clothes, all consumable stuff that ain't gonna bring you no type of return. But after return part, we ain't gotta go that, bro. You literally are letting them hold your money, take your money. You gonna struggle all year. You're struggling all year just to get a big income tax back at the end of the year. Bro, they had your money. They had interest free. You can't go nowhere and borrow no money for real, besides like family or whatever. You can't go borrow no money from no bank, no type of institution or none of that without paying interest. So why are you letting them take all that money from you and keeping it for the whole year, interest free? As a business owner, guess what? You don't got to pay taxes until the end of the year. And then depending on your situation, if you talk to your accountant, because your accountant is the person that actually is supposed to be in favor for you, guess what they doing? They bringing your taxable income down as low as possible. Like, now don't get me wrong, that's a double-edged sword on both ends, because, you know, dealing with the banks and if you're trying to get loans and stuff like that, which honestly, guys, we can have a whole conversation about that, how you can get around all that. You got to learn how to play the game. But for everybody that's out here that's just simply, oh, the government is going to help me. What? Bro, you are the game that's getting played at that point. But when you decide to become a business owner, and which I can help you with, guys, I got a whole community course and everything to teach you how to start and grow your business. Guys, I also can help you. I'm a business coach. So even if you don't even know what type of business, you get into my coaching program. We literally sit and go through the entire process. What are you good at? The creativity, what you can do, who is your ideal customer and client, and go through the whole thing. Bam, 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 bam. Now I'm right there with you the whole time helping you, because this is what I do. But the point of the matter is, when you're going just doing that job with only that one income source, bro, you are putting your entire family at risk. Literally, you putting your family at risk, because that money ain't even, you literally trading an hour for $15-$20. Man, that's still poverty damn near. If you got a family, bro, like, it's not hitting on nothing. I know you going to work and at the end of the week your check be gone before you even get it. How you broke before Friday even hit? How? Because you got bills that is just unnecessary. Because you living above your means instead of below your means. You don't even know how to invest. You don't even know what the pillars of wealth even are. You don't even know that the richest people do a few different things. You don't even know that it's business ownership, stocks, and then real estate. If you got a business, that's where your bread coming from. Then you start investing in stocks. Why? Listen, and don't feel bad, because I had to learn this myself. I didn't have nobody teaching me this. But guys, I'm your favorite businessman, CEO Rico. So I'm only going to keep it 100 with you. I'm only going to keep it 100 with you. Why not? I don't want to keep no secrets. I am a no fluff, no bluff type person. If I say whatever I say, I mean what I say, straight up. Those three things is what gets you into real wealth. And that's why when you see people that got flash and money and all like that, real wealth, real rich people, that's nothing to them. You listen to the Jay-Z song where he talk about, you hold money to your ear. We don't call that money around here. That little money, that little 20, 30,000 you got on your head, people got that in shoes, bro. It's real money out here. And y'all need to get around people who think like that, who think real money, who think about opportunities, who think about, instead of having $1 million liquid, I want $1 million in the stock market. I keep $20,000 over here cash liquid for a what if, but I want my money to make money. So that's a whole different conversation. You want your money to make money, not you make the money just to go spend it, money to make money. But see, we so in survival mode, we can't even think to that level. And it's all by design, people. So for all my 9-to-5ers, if you are not thinking about starting that business, or you still procrastinating or something like that, I'm telling you right now, wake the F up, because these elections are not coming to save you. They sent all this money to Ukraine, Israel, and whatever. They whole little ordeal why they do what they do. But you still got people. We hit a homeless. We hit a record for homeless in the U.S. Bro, we supposed to be almost the richest country, or one of them. We supposed to be that. Look at our education levels. Like we not even in the top 10 when it comes to math, science, the things as far as innovation. We're not even that. But we talking about voting. Bro, our economy is effed up. They about to get rid of the middle class. They're getting rid of and I'm not saying they as in like specific people. No, I'm just saying the system in general. Bro, they getting rid of the middle class, man. They even got statistical data that's saying people who making 100,000 all the way up to 250,000 are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling. Ain't that crazy? If you making $250,000, you think you doing something right. Oh, I'm making a little bit of money. I got a little, I'm a big baller. Nah, bro, you a little B. You a BB, a broke B. You a broke B. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real out here, and y'all really need to wake up, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, share. If you need coaching, if you want to get the courses, the link down below, guys. But listen, I just want to have a dialogue with y'all. Like, tell me what y'all think, because literally, like, it's not changing in these elections, no matter who get in office. Because always remember, this election is the most important in your life, and we hear it every single 4 years. When are you gonna wake up, bro? Stop being so sucked into the BS that they talking about, and understand, is it really helping you as an individual? Because if you still in the same situation that you was in 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 16 years ago, and it ain't really got any better, you really don't have financial freedom, what are we talking about? Till next time, guys.